Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm Stacy and today we are going to be doing Inktober drawing for ink painting pretty much, for day 8. The prompt word is teeth, and we're going to be doing this shark. He's a little battle weary. And then for the smaller piece, which is related to this one, that's always been the goal, is to have the piece on black paper be related to the original piece. We're going to do a different shark, a hammerhead. So I'm going to set him aside. I have out my Copic marker, as in most of the videos I think that I've done so far. This came in the Inktober art box. And I have out my Staedtler pigment liners. They are water resistant. They're water based, but water resistant once they dry. Made in China. Pigment liners I have 0.1, 0.4, and 0.3 out, so that we can use those for the finer details, because I have a hard time getting the finer details with the Copic brush pen. It's a beautiful brush pen, but I need to practice. And we are going to start with my inks. I got out the blue Bombay India ink to mix with the black and silver to give them like a sea. Oh, got some on there. Color theme. I don't know. We're just gonna wing it and see what happens. But I have the blue Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India ink, silver, and carbon black with the Liquitex acrylic inks. Let's see. Let's set these guys over here for now. And I have out my array of paintbrushes. I have quite a few paintbrushes out. My Princeton Neptune number 18 for washes. You're not supposed to use these with your inks, so I might try to not use those. I'm going to set them aside. And these are the ones that I've been using for the inks. The Faux Squirrel Zen Art number 10 round brush. And we have, this one came in the art box as well. The Premium 18 Original Gold King Art liner. And then I have out, because I don't really care for the teensy liners, this old brush that I've had for a while. The letters are brushed off. It's a 000 art brush. My Deerfoot Stippler, in case I want to do little things. And then my Creative Mark number 4 Mimic Round. So yeah, that's my array of brushes to pick from while I'm doing all of this. I'll go ahead and open my ink. Over here I have my little jars. Once I zoom in, you're probably not going to see much of those, but these are for my ink. I will try to put the one that I'm going to use the most in visible range of the zooming in situation. Some there, and then I don't know if I'm going to need the silver right away. Should I put it out now? Why not? We'll put some silver out. Not too much. 2 squirts. Maybe add some water so it doesn't dry super quick. I also have over here to this way to my right here. Well, spin you a little, is my other markers and the here. Let's do that. My 3 jars of clean water, my brushes on a towel so that my table doesn't make a crazy amount of noise, which, let's face it, my table's really noisy. So I have out water, and I also went ahead and refilled my little water bottle. Ooh, holy buckets. Sorry about that. That was really loud. My little water bottle spritzer, because I use that for my stuff. I'm going to put our liners over here so that they're out of the way, because we're going to start with the paintbrush. I'll centralize this situation. And I'm going to go ahead and spritz the piece. I have debris on it. Let's get the debris off of there from opening the jars. Spritz. This is a graphite drawing on Bristol paper. I get carried away when I draw. I shouldn't get carried away with the sketch, but I always do, because I like details. so much. I like the details so much, you guys. So much. Maybe. See, I got this guy too. He's a, what are you? 2-inch wash. Creative Mark Mimic as well. I got a whole set of these. They're really nice brushes. You can use them for watercolor or acrylic. They're meant for I believe they're meant for watercolor, but yeah, I use them for my acrylic inks as well. I know you're not supposed to, but they're pretty sturdy little brushes. They held up really well. I've had them for about a year. And we're going to go ahead and mix in, let's set that guy there. I think I might want to use that in a minute for like the streaks with a dry effect, because I want the light to come down over him. I'm going to go ahead and add water to the black. And I'm going to take some blue and put it in here, and some black, and some water. Oh yeah, and get kind of a, can you guys see that? Can you even see that? I'm going for a kind of a dark. Ooh, digging that. Can you guys, here, let's look at the swirly silver in there. Whoa. Okay, stop messing around. Get to it. Maybe a touch more black to make it more gray. And that makes the silver shine a little more. I'm digging that. Okay. Maybe spritz again? What do you think? Let's spritz again. Down here. This part needs to be pretty dark. So, I'm going to drop this in. Ooh. Oh, can you see how pretty? Here, I'm going to zoom in. Zooming in. There. We'll shift him up so you guys can see what's happening. Zoom out just a skosh. Pull my little things over because they're in the way. They're in the way of the video. Scooch over, you guys. Okay. Check this out. When you put down the swirl, there's lots of sparkle in there. I'm digging it. This part needs to be pretty dark. And then, oh, I like this color. That's awesome. Digging it. Digging it. I'm gonna always make such a mess when I do this. But yeah, I would definitely want to do that. And then this. Around him. Okay, and add some water. Touch of black. Touch of blue. That might be more than a touch of blue. Some more water. Is this focused? Okay. Stay focused, man. Stay focused. Touch of silver. Maybe a globule of silver. And then mix that all in. Doesn't have to be exact or perfect. Ooh, that's pretty. And then maybe a touch more black. Give us that more gray effect. And drop that in. Yeah, oh, I'm digging it. Now I want to take this guy. Need more water here. I don't want that to be a line. And it is, so we'll just make it darker. Oh yeah. Ooh, whoops. Yes, I did drop that in the water. You're not supposed to leave your brushes in the water, but when you're working fast, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Swoop that up like that. Scoot this over a skosh and down a skosh so you guys can maybe zoom out a skosh. Skosh, that's my word of the day, apparently. Let that dry like that. Kind of pull out some rays like that. Okay. Okay. Put that there. Got this. Like that. Okay. What do I want to do? I think I might need to get my white ink out as well. I'm going to go ahead and make him part of the piece. Just brush over him lightly like this. There we go. And then I'd like this, all of this back here to be nice and dark. I might have to go over it again with another layer after he dries. Paper towel would be good. We got paper towel. I'm really trying super hard to keep this under an hour, so yeah, I might not get as crazy detailed as I'd like to with this piece, but then again, it might turn out just the way I want. Time will tell, right? I'm going ahead and pulling out the ink a little bit. You can do this while it's wet quickly if you want to, like, it not to overpower what you're doing, because ink is pretty problematic. Once it dries, it's dry and you can't go back. So I'm gonna pull him out like that. Yeah, okay, good. Yes, that guy can stay back there, and then there's a little teensy fin right here that I'd like to not be super dark. There, okay. I'm going to get in there with a smaller brush and drop in darkness back here. I don't want it to bleed too much into him, so there, I'm going to leave that there. Pull this down. There we go. So I hope everyone's having, well, it's Sunday for me, but I hope everyone's having a fabulous day. And everyone's doing something that they enjoy doing. Watching my video. I am so many days behind that today is a filming day. Today is a drawing filming day. And yeah. Thus the chaos on my desk. I actually had a nice morning this morning. I'm gonna chit chat while I doctor in my background here and get it the way I think I might want it to be. Got up, took my shower, turned on the coffee pot, took my shower, went outside on the patio and had my coffee with my sketchbook, which I love to do, and just sketched for a good hour with no interruption or distraction, which was really, really nice. Super relaxing, because I woke up with another tension headache this morning, which kind of sucks. Tension headaches are not the best. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull that up there. Yeah. A little more water. Yeah. I'm digging that. Okay. I think I want to do that here as well. I'm really liking the addition of the little bit of sparkle in here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell that it's a skosh sparkly, but there it is. I'm digging it. Okay. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, how's that looking? Not too shabbily. Not too shabbily. I might want to drop in some more darkness here though. But I got to do some sketches in my sketchbook this morning, and I have a daily sketchbook that I haven't touched daily in several months, which kind of bums me out. So I'm trying to get back to my normal schedule of, well, for me is a normal schedule. Coffee in the morning with just sketching for myself. Eventually I'm going to do a flip through of the sketchbook, but for now it's just for me. And yeah, I'm going to grab a bigger brush, number 10, or excuse me, yeah, number 10 round, and get in here and really. I goofed on this paper when it was underneath another piece that I was working on. So there's a little spooge right there. But we're going to incorporate it into the piece on some level though. It'll be fine. So yeah, it was really nice to sit on the patio and just have my coffee and pop up a couple of photos from my stash of photos that I have in my Kindle that I've downloaded from Pixabay or Unsplash. There's a couple other free Pixels, I think. Lindsay Warwick from the Frugal Crafter uses that one pretty regularly, Pixels, and Unsplash. I'm partial to Pixabay though. There's some really nice reference photos for. I like to draw animals too for art projects on that site, and they're free for you to use on your projects, which is really nice. Okay, how's this looking? Oh yeah, totally digging it. Oh yeah. Alright, so that's that information for you. So I was putzing around on there, picked a couple of photos from my stash that I've downloaded years ago. I've been using these sites for a couple of years now for reference, for art pieces, compilations of people's photos to create something new and to be inspired to create. And really nice for just basic sketching. I don't like that line, it's bugging me. It's bugging me. Let's get a bit of darkness in right there. Make this a little more uniform, I guess. And this is pretty dark back here, so I'm gonna blob it in. I'm gonna do a wash over the bottom of him to kind of make him look like he's coming out this way, is the intention. And yeah, so yeah, that's the thought pattern behind that. I'm gonna do a little light spritz on the top again. And usually Bristol paper is not very like I don't normally do this heavy water work on a Bristol paper. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, because Inktober, you know. I have in my stash, I have 4 pads of Bristol paper, which is excessive. Yeah, so I figured I should use it up for the Inktober craziness this year. Blob it in a little bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Got speckles on him, but that's okay. It makes him look like he's been in a battle. Okay. touch of silver here and there. How weird is that? Is that weird? Or are we digging it? We'll know better once it dries. It's dispersing nicely though in the wetness. And I might use a bit of silver on him too at some point to give him a little glow and shine. Okay. Yeah, this is super wet in some spots. Okay. It's okay. We're just gonna let it do its thing. I might go over it with another wash. We'll see. We'll see. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to pull this down. And yes, I am going to go over this ink wash stuff with pens after the fact. I just want to get in the cool shadows and directional stuff first, and then go in and like pull him out with the pens. That's the intention currently. Super tip of this brush. Look at those fine lines. That's nice, right? Digging it. Digging it, digging it. Okay. And there, and then get in here and do. I'm pulling this line, this bead. There's a, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a bead of dampness right here. And I'm just pulling it over the top of him for that light shining in, glow, shadowy weirdness that water does on things under its surface. Like so. There. And there. I'm going to come up gently, like right there. And let's see, I'll dab. Pilfering from other parts of the piece to to add darkness. Add the darkness. And there. Once again, really trying to keep this under an hour. We'll see how that goes, right? And then here, like so. Maybe a touch. Yeah. How's that look? A little touch of darkness. Oh, there's a lot of glow, like, on the piece. Maybe I should turn my light down a bit. What do you think? No, that's not gonna help. We'll just have to suffer. Sorry about the glow. It'll go away as the piece dries, I promise. There. This is pretty in the background, so I can do that. Okay guys, he's almost dry. I mean, yeah, pretty close. I'm trying really hard not to take a heat tool to him because I'm really liking the effect of him right now on the camera. Can you see all of him? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I have my last cup of coffee. It's, what time is it? 1:45 in the afternoon. I'm gonna pause and let him dry all the way. I don't remember what I was saying at all. Yeah, I might go ahead and take a heat tool to him. See, I'm so indecisive sometimes. I'm gonna pull out my heat tool and give him a good drying so that we can get in here and do the inking with our pens and get him really in there, and then do my final wash through here, and I think he'll be pretty done. And then we'll go ahead and do this guy real quick. Actually, what we could do is set him aside to dry all the way instead of taking a heat tool to him. See the mess I make when I do this? Set this guy right here. I need to set those aside. I'm so silly. I don't even remember what I was saying. Sister called to check in. We talked about TV shows, and now I don't remember what I was saying to you guys. But we're going to go ahead and zoom in. Zoom. And we're going to draw this guy out. There he is. There his little self is. Sorry about the focus unfocus. I had to tap the screen to get it to focus. We're going to start with our Posca, our Uni Posca pen in white. Came in the art box. And I'm going to do all the white parts real quick, and then we're going to get in over the top with a bit of blue-black ink and maybe some silver. I mean, whoops. Alright, how are we going to put it in his eye? That you're going to actually see it. Maybe we'll just, let's push this down. It's wet, so I don't know if this is going to work. There. And how's that? Yeah, there we go. That works. There we go. And he's all done. That was pretty quick. I'm digging him. Ta-da. Alright, I'm going to set him aside so he can dry. I need to spritz the back a bit so it flattens out to dry. There we go. And then bring this guy back and zoom out a little bit so you can see him. And then I'll zoom in when I grab the details. I am going to take a little break. I'll be right straight back. Okay, I am back. It's like a split second for you guys, but you know. Alright, so I believe I'm going to spritz these again. I keep splattering them all over my painting, but that's okay. It gives us a little effect in the background, right? Hopefully this is not ruined. That's rinsed pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, he's pretty dry. And get in here with our inks. I'm going to start with, I don't know that I'm going to need the brush pen this time. I'm going to start with the one and see how that does because it's teensy. Super teensy. And get in here and put in his battle lines, you know, his deep color where I need it to be. Like on his eye, which is super dark. I don't know how these are going to do over the top of that glittery, inky acrylic mess that I made. Well, we'll see. We shall see. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, we're going to have to. How's that? Yeah, that's kind of not bad. I'm going to zoom in pretty good right there. Scooch him up. And we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this. think I might be happy with him, you guys. You guys have to let me know what you think in the comments. That's a little too delineated for me. Let's throw more there with the smaller brush, maybe. De-delineate that. I don't think that's word, but there it is. Overall, I think I'm pretty satisfied with him. I don't really want to mess with him much more than because I'm afraid I'm going to ruin him. I was going to delineate his teeth a bit more. How about we do that? We'll take the White Posca pen and just gently go in. Got a little chunkage on there. Oh. Okay. Let's try that again. Try again. I don't know if it's going to want to go over all of that silver stuff that I have down. I've got a little bit of... Not making any difference. Not really. Don't like how weird his eye is. His eye is bothering me, so we're gonna deepen that just a skosh. I don't like how much that is standing out like that. That's too much water, I think. Okay, let's try again. Is that any better? That's better. Okay, digging that now. Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to stop messing with him because I'm really afraid at this point that I'm going to ruin him. And I definitely don't want to ruin him because I think he looks pretty badass. I could fiddle with him all night. Alright, that's our sharks. We have this guy done. I'm going to scooch out. I've got a lot of shadows because the sun came up. My plant is, and my light is glowing on there quite fiercely. He's found in the sun. There he is, in the sunshine. But there he is, all done. And then, well, is he done? Is he really? See? I want to go in with some flat black. Just flat black, no glow. No glow. Maybe a touch of blue to make it less black. And some water. And do... yeah. I don't know if it's going to read as a flat black over the top of all that shine. But I really want to kind of blend this back a bit. Does it make sense? Push it back into the the background even more. Kind of fade a bit down here into the shine, which is fine. And then more flat. Neighbors, sorry if you can hear that. They're whenever someone's in the hallway, it's pretty loud in your apartment. Better. Oops. For the most part, that's a little better. Kind of digging it. Kind of sorta. Got a bit of shadow over here. Sorry about that. I'll have to put him in the light. There you go. Kind of obliterated his tail a bit. I didn't mean to completely obliterate it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe if we just push some more of them back, it'll look right. There we go. All right, I'm gonna stop fussing with it because I'm totally gonna ruin it at this point. All right, we're done. We're all done. Mucking about. Gonna regret that. Oh well. Too late now. Alright. Stop. Stop it. Just stop. Here's this guy, all dry and in the shiny light. Sorry about all that sunlight. It kind of started streaming through quite quickly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!